Hello, everyone. This is Isabel. I'm at Submarine Networks World 2025 in Singapore. And today I'm joined by the one and only Paul Abfalter. He's the Chief Strategy and Revenue Officer at Flag. Paul, welcome to my hot seat, finally.
Hi, Isabel. It's great to be here.
So, Paul, Flag has rebranded and reinvented itself recently. What's the story behind that?
Well, Flag was taken over about 2.5 years ago by 3i Capital. They're the UK's largest private equity company. And since then, we've replaced most of the leadership team. We've invested 100 million in capex over the last 6 months, with another 100 million coming in the next 6 months. We've started executing on a new strategy to go from being a historically more single path provider to being a really multi-path provider everywhere that we operate. And of course, we've rebranded the company as Flag. That was part of, we looked at a number of options when we did it, but then we realized actually Flag's got huge brand equity in the market, and the reaction's been much stronger than what we could have possibly hoped for. We probably underestimated just the strength and the size of the Flag diaspora in the industry. All these senior people in the industry that started off their careers or went through particular engineering functions in Flag over the last 2.5 decades.
Yes, I know many of the people that were at Flag, and I love the new logo, by the way. It's a really good logo. So recently, I think everyone, has heard about the cut in the Red Sea. It's been rocking the industry. What was Flag's role in helping the customer address this challenging moment?
Yeah, like a huge challenge for the industry. More than 90% of the connectivity between Asia and Europe runs through the Red Sea. Most of that was cut 2.5 weeks ago. We have fully owned cable Falcon. That was one of the 4 impacted cables, all cut at the same time. So huge challenge. So it's been all hands on deck really the last 2.5 weeks, restoring capacity mostly through the Saudi Arabia terrestrial alternative. Fortunately, we've got Falcon cable also goes through every single country in the Gulf. And so we're able to interconnect there through Saudi terrestrial paths. And the team's done an incredible job lighting up a huge amount of capacity in a really, really short space of time to restore services. One great thing about our company, I think one thing that really differentiates us as a brand is we like to pride ourselves on being the fastest to market. Industry standard is 90-day delivery. We're much more like 30 to 60 days. And when really big impacts happen like this in the market, then we're able to do things in a week and sometimes less than that. And so, yeah, it's been a really challenging 2.5 weeks. At the same time, it's really kind of reinforced what's great about our organization.
And I think, from my point of view, I think by operating in all these challenging markets comes a lot of opportunity. So, what can we expect from Flag going forward?
Yeah, one of our mantras is definitely what's hard gives us a competitive advantage, right? And so, look, going forward, we've got a big sort of 6 to 12 months of investment coming up. On the back of all the really great urgent work we've done in Saudi Arabia, we're now going to be investing at scale. We're also going to be investing in the Medusa cable to give us another path in Europe. We're looking at another India-Europe cable that's close to RFS. We're also close to pulling the trigger on EMC. So we've got a lot happening between India and Europe, and more longer term, we're also involved in a couple of India-Europe longer term build projects where we'd likely be the landing party at one end. Could be India, where we have a couple of hundred people and a lot of landing services right now. I think the next one off the rack is probably India to Singapore. We invested in IAX this year. IAX, India Asia Express, has gone absolutely gangbusters for us. So we're going to sell out of that probably in the next year. So we're looking at investing in another Malaysia, India, or Singapore, India cable. There's one in particular that we're working on, which would be the fastest route between Johor and Hyderabad. So you'll see an announcement from us on that, hopefully in the next few months. So definitely more coming there. And in Trans-Pacific, the big news is, we invested in a full fiber pair on the Echo cable between Singapore, Guam, and the US. So that's a bit of a much needed cable in the industry. Real supply shortage in the mid-Trans-Pacific between Singapore and the US. So that's very exciting for us. We're sort of working on that's already heavily subscribed, if you like, from a customer point of view. So already working on sort of what comes next after that. And also in Trans-Pacific, you'll likely see us on the Australia-US path at some stage.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm all dizzy now. I think this whole interview should have been about what's coming up for Flag. You had so much coming up. It's so exciting. I'm so happy for you guys.
Yeah, it's great.
So I hope you you feel very very energized because a lot coming on. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks so much for your time, Isabel. Yeah, look, it's a great period for Flag. I mean, it's the DNA in the organisation is incredibly strong, and it's great to sort of be working with the team to sort of take it on its the next stage in its journey. We've really lifted the company a lot the last sort of couple of years. Since Carl took over, EBITDA's more than tripled. We're really on a good trajectory now, and we really want to keep rolling. And so, yeah, there's a lot to be done, but it's a great investment pipeline we've got now, and we really look forward to working with the industry and executing on it the next couple of years.
Thank you for a great interview, Paul.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you for watching, and until my next hot shot.